Well, that was funny. Welcome, everybody, to the Circle of Jerks. I'm your co host now, Tony's Figs. Let me go ahead and introduce everybody to the stage already since we kind of messed up the intro. Remember, I'm a rookie. Welcome, ToyOptics, I guess. David Speck, everybody, ToyOptics.
How do? Unify Gate.
We're bringing a punk with toys.
We did not screw up anything. You did.
I did. I screwed it up. I tried to go live and it still went live halfway. It was weird. Anyway, let me bring this guy in. Terry Ruin, the Island Viper, now known as the Shield Viper.
Love Hasbro.
Don't forget the stepchildren.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing great.
Let's see. Who's in here so far? Let's go ahead and see what's up with the chat. Let's see. I got a son of a Cran Slayer. Hey now. What's up, dude? Looks like Shane's in here. Damn it, Cran. I was looking at your wire. It looks awesome. Derek Holloman's here. I got this guy toy. I thought it was Floptics for some reason. I don't know.
Well, but that's posting from my YouTube. So
Oh. Derek. Hey. Stanley, what's up? Carson Tiva finally got an SW figure. Actor, toy tuber, Paulie Lee, friends of Dole, YHS, and GDL.
We don't care.
no. I don't know what any of that means.
The Asian guy that played he plays the X-wing pilot. He was also on Ken's Convenience, which was an actually really funny show on Netflix, which got canceled. That guy, he finally got his own figure.
Right. Yeah, he's very active. He collects the Micro Galaxy Squadron, so he's over on that page.
Well, I think he's big into Hot Toys too.
Probably.
Seems like a cool
guy.
The
Crow is here. What up, crusty old Crow? Hey, bro. Brandon, hi y'all. Glad to see you at the circle. Right. Uh-oh.
You're not
Michael
wrong.
Carmel is here. Plastic Fantastic. What's up, dude? Yep, bunch of jerks. That's the rumor. Crusty again. GI bro. What do you say about him and his guns, Larry, all day?
The best guns in the community.
Big Rich. Road Pig John, what's going on, bro?
He got a big box of Vala coming to him.
Oh, he got it. Saris Lupin, how do y'all? 8 here, 5 at the Island Viper, 1 at Baldy Locks, Man suggests just 1 live. So all people are in the same place. I agree, but
we've discussed
we'll see how it goes. David R, what's up? BX Medic in the house. It's another one of my buddies. It's in Legend Series Wrestling Extravaganza and his WWE 2K25 was awesome. I did win the #1 contender spot, and I will be going up against Yojo Jerk Sunday. I'm coming for the title, baby. Uh-oh. That's right. That's right, Terry. That's all we're here to do. Jason S. in the house. Uh-oh. Baldy Lock. Sorry, Baldy, for that messed up intro. It's the rookie over here. My bad, brother. Checkpoint Alpha's in the house. And I think that's everybody. So, what's up, gentlemen? While I try to look for the slides that Baldy somewhat put in here.
Spec, do you have the same controls that he does, other than you can't end everything, right?
I guess, because I don't see where there's like a start button and stuff, but I think there's...
Okay, but you can show everything. You can go through the slides.
I mean, I could do that, but is it in media assets? I don't think it's there, huh?
Media.
Did he load the slides?
That's what he said.
Usually it shows up at the bottom where our little thumbnails are, right?
Unless if he
present.
So if you see present there.
Yeah. Oh, I got it.
Present slides and PDFs. You have no slides. Add file from
I
Google
don't. Wow.
Google Slides. Baldy, you done fucked up.
What is that? These are on my slides.
Yep.
So how do I get out of this? Off the rails already.
What slides were we supposed to be showing? I think we're supposed to be talking about 3D prints today. But yeah,
was he talking about Google? Is it Google Slides? I know you're gonna see some.
I have no
already
idea.
Loaded to the stage. No notes here. Live your best life. Well, I don't know where the
third-party toy makers, customs, and toy makers.
I think that because Baldy's not on, he doesn't have it.
Oh yeah.
See, what happens is when Travis loads the slides, he is Travis gives Baldy his own a link that he's acting as Travis, and that's why they're there.
Yeah. So now he's come on because I don't know.
So we have no slides. So what are we going to talk about, guys?
That.
So let's talk about third-party toys. Third-party being makers who build off of an existing IP, like I would consider Gridiron Studios, the 3D printing company, to be a third-party producer, since the stuff that they make is themed off of G.I. Joe mostly.
Yes,
like
sir.
even the like the Hound. Do we have some slides for the stuff that they make? Or do I need to pull up their website?
We have no slides. We are slideless.
He says, "I'll come in. You're logged into the wrong account."
We don't need no fucking slides.
Slides.
Well, I mean, he put the work in. Oh yeah, there we go.
Slides.
All right. Oh my God, he's already cycling through them. Hold on.
Oh my God, it's like having Travis fucking backstage running everything on us. Holy fuck, man. I told you guys I did not want this to be a toy kind of move shit. God damn it.
Listen, it's amateur hour, and we're just gonna fucking live in the now.
No, it is amateur hour.
That guy is coming in. See, I'm not even doing that. There we go. Let's start with number one, Baldy.
Can you scroll through them, Tony?
I can.
Now you can because they're on.
Yes, I can because Baldy's on, I guess.
No, listen.
I didn't touch him. It's a shit show so far.
Okay,
that ain't me. I'm leaving.
Yeah, so would ramen be bootleg or third party?
Bootleg.
Bootleg?
Really?
Yes, because they are.
Well, they're like half and half. Some of their stuff's licensed, and a lot of it's not.
What is licensed?
Oh God, I'd have to go on their thing.
And I like Ace. I mean, I like Ace. I had a great time with him. Very nice guy. He would be both. You're absolutely correct. Because the mask stuff, even though it's not called mask, it's called, what's it called?
Oh jeez.
I don't know.
Musk.
Yeah. That's clearly bootleg. But when you look at his tossing cross, the bridge layer, the Wolverine, the not Wolverine, and his Abrams, which he said he designed it. Yeah, the Ramen Racer. I mean, that's a Charger. So he's not bootlegging it from Hasbro per se. So he's kind of a mix.
What did he had something that was, I think his Mega Man statues were actually licensed.
Oh, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah.
It looks like he's doing some TMNT stuff too.
Well, he's got a sewer, like his version of the sewer, the Musk.
That's the Musk. It's called the Musk, M-U-S-K.
Unfortunately.
And that was all done because of how much NECA was charging. And he looks even better because NECA is pissed that they sent some people that shit.
Oh, that's just.
Where they sent people like 2 of them or something,
and people are basically saying like, if you didn't get it, if you don't call, they're not going to refund your money. You have to call them and be like, hey, I didn't get this. Because someone said they called about it and they're like, well, what do you want to do? And he's like, what do you mean what I want to do? What do you want your money back? Like, well, I don't want you to keep my money for no product. Are you going to make more? Nope. Yeah, NECA, to talk about just falling on their face with that. Like, how hard is it to say, you know what, let's do a few more runs of this?
Well, the worst
so the way
part
Baldy
was
has this,
they sent an
just
email out saying, "Hey,
customs
we
already.
may have sent you an extra one.
Yep.
Let us know for a return label. We'll give you $100 credit." And in the same email where they're trying to do right, they're like, "Failure to do so could limit your ability to buy things on the NECA store." And then one of the guys made a whole post basically like shaming the people that got an extra one and keeping it. And there's a morality thing in there, since we're going to get into morality today. But if somebody sends you something, and this is months have gone by. It's
Months,
not,
yeah. It's not like a week or two later where like you're like, hey, we totally fucked up. We're gonna send you a call tag, ship it fucking back, and we're gonna give you a $50 credit. We're sorry for the inconvenience, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, they expect these people to still have that extra
In the
just
box.
down the road. Like a buddy of mine was telling me when it happened that like he'd already sold it, like not too long after he got it.
And that's what I'm saying. You're talking, what was it, 3 months later?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like, hey, you guys done fucked up. You sent it. Just eat the cost and do another run. That's simple.
Yeah. And they've got to. I mean, NECA's version, in my opinion, of eating the cost is jacking their prices up, and I mean, you'll notice it now. Yes, Stanley, on the Donnie Lab, their prices are starting to go up, and it's hard to know, because from what I've heard, they've been avoiding raising their prices for years, and they've been needing to. But then the initial cost of the lab, right? They were telling everybody at the cons and everything, oh, like, should be somewhere between $200 and $250, and then it comes out at $300. And I still firmly believe that they were using the costs of retooling the van. They were building the cost of that into the sewer layer. I could be totally off base, but that's my guess.
Let me reel this in and go back to the slide so we can get my custom snake eyes out of your guys' face. Well, we're doing about customs. This is just my custom snake eyes I made a while back. He's half Deadpool, half what's Black Panther's father, T'Chaka's legs. Because I wanted him more tactical, and instead of two ninjas, so he's half and half. So that's just my custom snake eyes. He's been up there for a minute, and then we went into the ramen van. I was telling Spec this not too long ago, or whoever, maybe it was you, Larry, that I hadn't got mine yet. I never got any tracking or anything yet, and it just showed up at the door. And then maybe a day or two after, then they gave me my tracking. So I was like, okay, I don't need this now, but thanks. But there's the ramen van. I did a review for a Toy Kind of Mood on this. Travis had got me sent the prototype, and that's the one I showed on Toy Kind of Mood's channel. So this one I barely got. It's way nicer than the prototype. Clear glass, plastic, the sunroof, the windows, everything's better than the prototype. The prototype I did drop off at Gridiron, so Mark and company can get busy working on maybe a bunch of Punisher accessories to go on this. I think he's doing maybe like a communication set, some more weapons.
Talk about Gridiron, gang. I went and dropped this off at Mark's so he could make stuff for all of us. And I get free stuff and I can get paid for it.
Haters in my own stream, our own stream, talking shit. And there's my custom Punisher while we go at. Gave him the white boots, white gloves from the Shield agent. He's got another Legends head on the one on the right. So there's a ramen van. Boom, better picture. Thank you, Baldy.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they had 4 different versions of it. Yeah,
it's crazy. What is it spec? The bread van, the Rev Raider is this one, the 18 van.
There's a white base model, a black base model, the Raider, which has all the magnetic add-on crap, and then the 18. I think the Raider is the mid-level, and then there's the 18 one, whatever they call that one.
Yeah, I can't remember what they call the 18 one. Spec, which one did you get?
I just got the base white.
Okay.
Yeah, free candy.
Yeah,
the free candy model.
You got the Chomo van.
Well, I figure everybody has black vehicles, right? So I wanted a little bit of contrast. I would eventually love to get a Rev.
Why has it got to be black?
A Ramen Racer.
I want that one too, David.
Yeah. So if I get that one, that'll be a black car. So if you get into all of this, it's just like black on black on black for photographs. It just becomes very tonal, and I want contrast.
Nice. Gun Bunny saying those vans are super easy to break down. Can't wait to paint. I can't wait to see that video, bro.
Yeah, get on that shit. Show us stuff.
It up, put some weapons in there so I can copy your ass.
Spec, I gotta say, your picture of the Cobra Troopers loading stuff in the back, it looks better on white than on black, I think.
No, thank you.
Like, I mean, like you said, there's a huge contrast, especially with these, blue Cobra Troopers, where if it was black, even when I do my pictures and I'm like, oh my God, it's like black on black, like it gets drummed out, or it's dark blue on black. Like, you're right, it absolutely gets drummed out.
Yeah.
So, I feel like I'm the only one that didn't order one of these.
No,
I did too, man. I thought you wanted one, but I was wrong, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I would love to have one, but eventually you start going, I'm going to run out of space. I'm
out of room.
Eventually, I ran out of space 10 waves ago.
So let's see.
Nowhere to put this damn thing.
Yeah, mine's on the floor right now in front of the bookcase.
Mine's on my bed. I sleep with it.
Sleep with it.
I'm looking on their site, and it looks like the Desert Hunter MBT tank was a Joe Fest exclusive.
Yes, for like 180, I think.
Yeah.
Shit.
David or Gun Bunny, you want to answer this?
It's good. It's good quality.
It's real good, yeah.
Oh, if we're going to talk about plastic quality, and since I know that one of my my plastic experts, B's Battleground, he has one, we should have brought him on to talk about the plastic, because he, like myself, is a plastic expert. I just don't have one of these to talk about it.
You got to put your fingernail in it, right? Your fingernail.
Like bust out the densitometer and start fucking.
All I know is that Bobby Ballard said that being Punk the plastic expert, so we ran with it. That hey, we are plastic experts. Okay. I actually put on my business card. Senior field tech, senior field engineer, and plastic expert. Has nothing to do with copiers, but what the hell?
Well, if you're not wearing a white lab coat, I just can't take that seriously.
Road Pig John, what's up? I ordered a lot of stuff from Ramen Toy over the years, and everything was delivered to me. I had the 80s Commanders, different versions, Silverhawks, the Marshall. Nice. Awesome. What's next here?
But quality wise,
wow.
Like, it's in the it's like McFarlane vehicle realm, maybe like a slight step up, I would say.
Well, is it the same as is it the same as the Ramen Racer?
I haven't personally seen or handled it.
Are they okay? So, well, Tony, you have it. Is the same? Is it the same as the one we saw at Joe Fest?
Yes. Oh, the van. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a nice solid.
Solid.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's like the Vamp. I wouldn't say that it's like the. I would say it's more like a McFarlane, like a hard plastic. There's not a lot of give to it. Where like when stuff bounces around, and God knows I made stuff bounce around on the inside of it, right?
Yeah, you did.
But I think it's good.
Shark Eyes Adam with a $2. What is the A from Australia?
Yeah.
Some spare change for Punk's next trip to the mall. Goldilocks thanks you.
What does that convert to?
Thank you so much, Adam. You're the shit.
Not enough for a gallon of gas. I know that.
Look at. That's right, baby. Do you want to ride? Look at that, Mr. Machine. I guess Giant Leap. I don't know. It's a custom. They don't make this. I don't know who made it, but this
I guess they partnered with Ace to do this.
Misery. That's why they call it the Misery Machine instead of the Mystery Machine.
Yes. Okay. So this here,
very
I would
nice.
Consider this a knockoff. Would you not agree?
I want to get into this knockoff versus third party. Yeah.
I would say custom.
Yeah, I'd go more custom because the
But
product
this
is Ace's product, right? So that's what I would call a knockoff, but it's not, and so it's just a customized.
No. Ace is doing this for them because Zika is making, I think, knockoff. Figures.
Woody 222 with the $9.99 super chat. Punk, you sit on other streams, you and yell, "Wee!" Guess what? Here's a super chat, baby. Are you gonna do it, Larry?
I mean, I'll do it for you. I hope.
Do it, Woody.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right, this is for you, Woody. Only because I can't give you the fart noise here.
All right, here we go.
Sorry, Roman. Sorry.
That's for Woody, brother.
Roman's like, you fucking asshole.
Did you bother Roman with your spin?
No, because he's on his big old fucking chair.
Oh shit!
I hit the chair. I hit his beanbag, but
you hit his beanbag. He kicks back in there. You ignore him, he goes back in there. Thank you, sir. Made my day has been again, Woody. Sorry.
I have no sound effects here. They're the ones with all the sound effects, unfortunately. So.
All righty. There's a badass misery machine. Oh, there's the recoil. There we go. Thank you, Baldy. It's called the Rev 4 Recoil. That's the A-Team van.
Which is basically and the A-Team van right there, right?
Yeah. What's it called? It's a Dodge Vendura or something. I can't remember what it's called, but I think Greg had me paint some heads for his custom A-Team guys, so I know he's getting this.
Oh, he ordered 2.
Very nice.
He ordered all of the tanks.
Oh my
the
God.
A-Team van was a 1983 GMC Vendura.
Vendura, that's what I said.
You said Dodge, so.
Oh, I said Dodge? Sorry.
Yeah.
I had a Dodge and it looked like this.
The GMC in the A-Team is very like front and center red, I think. Every time you see the front end of it. And look, Matthew's telling you right there. It's GMC.
No, that's Magnum. Sorry. What was the A-Team? Never mind. Okay. Oh, look at this. One of each
karaoke, Tony.
I'm sorry. Woody got one of each. Yes, I know you did, Wood.
Woody, you keep buying shit like this. Let's be honest. You're gonna have to buy yourself a van to go and live in.
Down by the river.
Be like, I'm done with this.
Yo, Double Dave, thank you. $1.99. Just showing love. Always, brother.
Motherfucker, spin.
I would love to get a second van just to customize it, to not do like stickers or anything, but make it look more trashed.
No.
Do a little bit of rust around the.
That's
edges.
what Duarte
like
Studios did for Ninja's van. It was badass the way he did it. Duarte. Shout out to Duarte Studios.
KJ, you're absolutely wrong. The A-Team movie is fucking awesome.
I really liked it. I liked it a lot.
Talked about it numerous times, man. Like, it was a good adaptation. It was really fun.
It was really good.
You how BA became scared of flying. I thought the actors did a wonderful job. So I have to disagree with you, KJ. We all liked it, but unfortunately,
I really liked it. Rampage did a good job of BA. I was like, okay, wow. Excuse me, Rampage. And who they have? Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, Sharto Copley, who's like, that dude's a chameleon.
Sharto's awesome in that as Murdoch. Yeah. And it can't get any better than Liam Neeson is Hannibal. That was great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah, here it is.
A box office bomb, but it's a fun movie.
Oh, it was a bomb? That sucks.
Yeah, it was a bomb.
Oh yeah,
they were trying to make it a franchise. We would have seen another one.
That's true.
But it was again, it wasn't a great movie, but it was a fun movie.
It's a popcorn film, right? Popcorn films don't have to be cinematic masterpieces. They need to be a good escape. That's all I want. I want an escape.
It gave us everything we wanted in an A-Team movie, right? Yeah. Sorry, Terry.
No, I said just a fun movie to watch.
Yeah, like if it's on, like if it was on after this, I'd probably sit down and watch it. Like it hit all the things that you wanted in an A-Team movie without being over the top. You sat there, you watched it, you had fun. They flew a fucking tank, all right? That's all I have to say. They flew a tank, all right? And even though we know that could never happen, it was still a team.
Hold on, I'm reading that out loud. Oh. What the hell was it?
Hang on. Now I just lost it.
I lost it too. He said he piped.
Oh, here we go. There it is.
Okay. My wife accepts it as long as I pipe her.
And we got another one from Daredevil Dave. Thank you, sir.
Daredevil Dave. Much love. Thank you, brother.
Baldy takes all the accumulated amounts of these super chats and heads to Costco to buy a 5-gallon drum of lube.
Where's the Diddy party at? Baldy's house. Okay, let's see what's up here. Boom. Oh, nice. Now, see, it would be cool, Baldy, if you told me who did these customs. I have no idea.
I wasn't playing with my dolls again. Look at the IG QR code, you fucking illiterate.
That's his buddy,
see, bro. I don't have glasses on.
Yeah, that's his buddy Steve. That's the guy. His name is Steve. He does 3D printing, and he's not the piece of shit Steve that does 3D printing.
He prints things in 3D from other people's files. I don't think he designs, but he's not. Yes. He's not the guy most people think of when you say Steve and 3D printing.
Exactly. I just want to make that clear.
Very, very, very cool.
Ding.
Very nice.
Ding.
Oh, okay. Here we go to here's go to the 3D printing. Hold on. That's 8 and that's 7. Here we go. Well, more gridiron. This is just I loaded this thing down with gridirons, the full thing, but you can pick and choose what you want on top or whatever. So we talked about gridiron a little while ago. Makes the vamp pretty crazy. Punk, you didn't do any of this. None of you guys did except for me, right?
Man, that's so much stuff on there.
And I suppose you got it all for fucking free. No, I didn't. I got the motherfucking receipt. You want a receipt? There's a $200 fucking receipt over there.
I reviewed it, and I do have a Stinger that has.
That's right.
It has this gun on it along with the roll cage. And then Brandon R. I don't have controls, but if you tune in this Thursday for Thursday with a Friend, I'll have her do it live when I interview my daughter for Thursday with a Friend.
Thank you, Brandon.
So you get a live version of it. Since I can't give you Welcome to the Creamery because I don't have that here.
And I can't. I'm not going to try and sound like Olivia. She can only do it. She owns that. She owns that shit. Olivia will clown me.
She'll have you in the fetal position crying.
Yeah.
So
you live with one.
Do we want to get into the 3D printing aspect of things?
Yeah. There we go. There's some more. There's the Jungle Hound he's got. I did a review on that. Then I did another video with Bad Mother Tattoos and Customs. There's his water slide decals. Those are good. They're not as easy to work with the stickers, of course, but you use microset and microsol. Sometimes the microsol will like fade some color, but I think the decals set it off. I mean, I put them, in the closest I could get to the original All Striker. So
every time I see one of these, I think more and more that I need one.
Yeah, it's fun. The thing's crazy. It's real flat on the bottom. There's no like bottom detail, but it's got some weight to it. And it looks really cool next to the vamp, all tricked out. And I got Glenda in there on a Marine sniper body.
All the big all those big pieces for gridiron that came for the vamp and the Stinger, they had a lot of weight to them. So I would imagine this isn't going to be much different considering this is all 3D printed.
Yes, sir. Cranslayer. Yep. All high-end 3D printing. It's crazy. They got their own proprietary blend. I've seen all the machines over there. It's pretty crazy. They're putting out some crazy stuff.
The gridiron gang right there.
Gridiron Gang,
on this
Gang
FDM
Gang.
You're the fucking president of it. Vice president there.
Tony, are you doing the back half on the Hound? Good question, Woody. Probably not. I think I like it like this. I mean, it gets money. it's money bucks, dude, and I don't have
Not for
any.
you. Remember, not for you. You don't pay for it.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, not for me.
It's all free, and actually, you get paid to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is cool, but I like it, and props to Mark and Sons and getting this stuff out. And I like the snow version a little more.
I do. I do too.
But like freaking, you get this, it's $200. You get the add-on thing with the little helipad and the jetpack or whatever, which I think makes it look really awesome. It's another $150. So you're at $350. You're at $350 for a giant ass. Yeah, it's HasLab money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is the body FDM printed or resin? It looks like FDM.
He does both.
I think the bottom. I think the big chunky pieces are FDM, and you notice it. And I pointed it out when I did the review of the Stinger, the back piece. There was a lot of stuff that is not what you're used to when it comes to gridiron stuff. I didn't think it looked that good. I mentioned it on the video. I know, crazy. I actually mentioned something that wasn't good on it, and a lot of people agreed with it.
Still worthy.
Yeah, I believe me. I had my show privileges taken away for a bit, and I had to beg Mark, please let me continue the show for you.
There you go.
Yeah, I can see some of the lines back here on that back panel. Yeah. And one of the things that I've noticed on every single one of them, this roll bar here I've seen looks kind of ragged, I guess.
I haven't sanded some parts down, but I take some to some of the ridges on some of the bars, and it comes off easy. But to me, it's not that bad at all.
Yeah, when you zoom in, you can see the layer lines. You can see it on the black parts. You can see it up on the green areas. I mean, it's 3D printed, right? So you know what you're going to get to some extent. You should know what to expect.
And that's the thing about 3D printing. Even though you'll have some really good quality stuff, none of that is going to match up to a factory plastic injection molded piece.
Yeah, and again, that's one of the huge differences. But again, if you're dropping $200 on this, you should know what you're getting. Like, you shouldn't be dropping $200 on this and not realizing and doing your research that this is 3D printed.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have smooth lines on everything. Some things are going to have some kibble. At the same time, that's where you have to make your decision. If you think that $300 or $200 just for this is worth it, then you add that $150 adaptation, which I don't like at all. Especially, I'm with you. I think the snow one looks. I like the snow one because this here, as far as I'm concerned, I look at it. This is just another version of the All Striker, and then we have Fans Hobby doing it, and then we also have, Hasbro coming out with theirs. Where the Arctic one doesn't look like a snowcat at all. It just looks really cool.
I think Fans Hobby is going more with the feel of a the original vehicle.
More like a real dune buggy. Because if you look at the dune buggies the militaries use, they don't use big wheels. They have small wheels on them.
They have small wheels in the front, at least. Yeah.
Yeah. The more that I see that one, the more I like it because of the plainness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to each his own. What did Brandon say? Okay, they did a good job making it look rubber. Yeah, they're just the hard wheels that they put on the Vamp as well. Yeah.
So they are hard. They didn't use a softer.
No, they're hard. On a smooth surface, they'll skip. They won't roll. You have to put it on the carpet, the bed, whatever. Put some dirt on it. Put it on some dirt and it'll roll. But
all the time. Put some dirt on it so it doesn't skip.
Put some dirt on it. You be all right.
Yeah, that's one of the things I really don't like about the wheels, the hard rubber. Plastic Fantastic printed me some oversized wheels for the Stinger that are on the soft rubber, and I mean I like the design better. I think they just fit better with the look and everything. And then I
think
have
a lot of people will take some like RC wheels and really custom it up, but that's here nor there. Yeah, non-rubber, raw dog, Adam. Oh, there we go. Just some more angles of the pictures I have on Instagram. Just to show you the water slide decals I got on this thing. So no, it's a lot of fun, man. You could fit roadblock back there too if you want. The bigger figures can fit back there to man that gun.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's options.
Hey, I have both of those.
Hey, look at that. I have one of them. Yeah, it's awesome. This is Plastic Fantastic Michael Carmel's 3D printed Wolverine, and I can't remember what's the boat called? The Assault. What's it called?
The Hydra Sled.
Hydra Sled. There we go.
Yeah. Greg printed. I'm sorry. Oh, Greg printed the Hydra Sled and didn't like it because there's like one defect. He's like, "Do you want this?" I'm like, "I'll take it." And then I have Plastic Fantastics also. He said, "I need a Wolverine because I'm a Michigan fan."
I'm actually about to print an upscaled version of the Hydra Sled for the. It's not Super Joe. It's like Action Command. They're going to call it Super Joe. It's like a 9-inch scale figure.
And you're going to print one for that?
Yeah.
That's going to be a big beefy thing.
Yeah.
Big beefy thing. There you go, Larry.
Yeah, I've printed a few things in that scale. A few like just small play sets, like the mortar defense unit. I think is what I printed. Yeah, the mortar defense unit.
Let's see. Yeah,
I'm wondering what file set that Wolverine is because it looks a little bit different from the one that I have, and the one that I have doesn't really. The classified figures don't really want to fit down in the cockpit, right? There's not enough space for them.
Oh, no, I know which one you're talking about. No, this one, there's absolutely no problem at all. I wish Greg or Plastic Fantastic were in because Greg's also printed these too.
You know what? I think I do have that file set.
Yeah.
Michael was in here. Plastic Fantastic was in here earlier.
Well, he was.
Yeah, I don't know. He's
like, this is a shit show. I am out of here.
How do these wheels attach? Is it the little like 2-prong?
Yep. So technically the treads will move. Mm-hmm. Now, first off, this is not a tank. This is a treaded vehicle. Okay, an armored treaded vehicle. So it's not a tank. I want to make sure that's perfectly clear. I don't want to get yelled at by anyone.
It's a tank.
There's Plastic Fantastic. The file is up on Makerverse.
Okay.
So technically you could make it roll, but you're going to break the wheels. And again, the treads are not made to move. They're made to look like they're real treads because they are separate. So, and Michael's not going to, he's not going to lie about that. He's going to be like, yeah, don't try and push it. Technically, could you make it work? Yeah.
Let me see. How do you make them? How do you make me square again instead of the circle spec?
Why do you highlight yourself when you're standing up rather than wait?
How about shut up and sit there and be nice? Say.
So hang on. Makerverse or Maker World?
That's all.
There's one on Maker World that I'm looking at right now.
Because Makerverse seems to be something else.
Yeah, that's it.
It is Makerverse?
It's Maker World. Makerworld.com.
Very nice piece, Michael. Thank you for making it for me after I won twice on Punk String. Even though everything was legal.
It's not my fault that they turned down the first one and then
I just posted the link in the comments.
It's not my fault that you won and said you turned it down, and when you spun again,
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to. And then somebody was saying if Tony accepted it, he would have won twice.
Yes, you would have. You would have had both
legally. You know, look.
Tony cheated. Matthew there rigged.
Glenn.
At least we know who is watching it.
Yeah, Dave Dimension's getting them right now.
Ooh, I haven't seen this. I like that.
That's pretty badass.
I like the black accents.
Wow, that would work.
See, this is the.
It kind of looks like a girl.
That is a huge set.
Yeah.
So Terry, when you print, do you print in colored filament? Because I've just been doing gray. Because to me, I prime everything because I'm trying to get rid of the layer lines and the slight sheen to it that makes them stand out even more.
So I can send you what printer are you using?
I have the Bamboo Labs, the A1 Mini.
Oh, okay. I have P1S machines, and I have a print profile set up for just about everything like this, where I print in multicolor. All of this is printed to color. The sand, the rocks, everything. The sled or whatever this is, the holder or launcher for the rocket. I never could get this one to turn out right, and I actually ended up just buying a different file set from Woodtech Armory and printed a couple of theirs. As a matter of fact, I've got one right here that I printed.
While you look for that, I'll show you. Black Genghis, KJ with the $4.99 super chat. What's the likelihood of Hasbro reusing Joe HasLab molds? And if they did, would either of you have a problem with them doing that?
No.
I don't care.
I would. I have a huge problem. We funded something from $1 billion company, and I don't have a problem with the HasLab. I don't, but I do have a problem if I'm funding you to make a design, a mold. Now the figures I don't mind, but if you're doing that, and they probably are going to, yeah, I have a problem with that. Because
what if they took the His Tank mold and they came out with a stripped down blue or red version, not a black, but and we're not saying like offer the HasLab all over again, but they took the mold because it exists to say, hey, here's another shot at a His Tank, but no electronics. It's going to be blue. It's not going to have all the.
I still have a problem with that. If it's the same mold, I just do because they asked us to back it. And I did want to address what Jeff said there. I have a problem with it because you've asked us to back something. And again, I have no problem with that, but this should be a one and done. Now I understand you're going to take the electronics out of it. You're probably going to use the mold. I mean, there is rumors of a Tiger Fly. There's rumor of a Crimson Tank, a Crimson Hiss. I mean, it does bother me. And yes, Jeff, that's what I was saying. It looks like a face with the eyelashes and the eyebrows of a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it wouldn't bother me if they did that. If they reused the mold to make a different thing that was stripped down, maybe went to retail or a Pulse exclusive, something like that, I'd buy it. I mean, you know, I'm going to buy everything regardless of whether it's junk or not because I just fucking love Hasbro. But yeah, I would buy a stripped down version of the HasLab.
I mean, I would buy it too, but I would have a problem with it. It would bother me because you've asked us to back something, and again, if it's a one and done, and I understand it's not going to have the electronics, it probably, you know, it probably won't have the back open up and different things like that. It bothers me because you are asking us to back something when you are, again, I understand the difference, but
look at Michael. Oh, hold on.
What would bother me is if they put the exact same thing out as a like Target exclusive or anything else. If it was the exact same thing, let's say minus the figures or something, that would bother me.
Yeah, that would bother me more.
With any of the exclusivity of the HasLab, really.
Yeah, that would bother me even more. But again, I'm not naive to not think that they won't do it. I didn't think they were, but I have a feeling that now that this line has exceeded anything that they ever thought that it was going to do, and it has, I think that we're going to see stuff like that. And it is bothersome because you're asking people to do this. And again, what makes it special is that no one else has it. That's what makes it special.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
If you redo the mold, yet it still looks fairly the same, but then that's different. Because
Richard saying hi to Punk.
But not to you fucks.
Not to you, bald.
Hi, Richard.
Don't deserve it.
Hi, Richard.
Terry and
Hi, Richard.
And, Plastic Fantastic, because he had mentioned like what you print determines the color and all that, which I agree with.
Yeah,
I just like doing that.
You can buy matte filaments and stuff like that, but like
this is I use a matte gray PLA, and I have a black, but I basically use gray for most everything. And I can do up to 4 colors. I can get the whatever it's called, the AMS, and feed up to 4 colors in my printer as well.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, so you can see in the picture, you can see that PLA has like a sheen to it.
Yep. I use eSun PLA Plus.
Yeah, and they sprayed that thing down or whatever.
So I know that I'm going to custom paint everything that I print. So I just do it in the gray or whatever, because I'm going to hit it with a primer to help fill in the layer lines.
Yeah, for sure.
Hit it. Air Eagle. This is very cool. How much is this? I forgot.
It's like $150 if you import a single one of them.
Yeah, so I think it's $90, but the shipping is like $50. So you're looking at $150, which I think is outrageous. Yeah. $100 for it, no big deal. But when you're talking about $50 shipping and handling, that's when, if it was, $120, I know you're like, what's $30? If it was $100 and $20 for the shipping, I probably would have went and ordered one. If you would have ordered ahead of time, I think you got it for like $100. Then shipping everything.
I'm actually talking to Fans Hobby right now. I've got an order in for 11 of these.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be like I get a retailer discount, plus I get there should be a shipping discount, because instead of shipping them individually, they're supposed to be like packaged together. So hopefully it comes out to the point. I did like a pre-order chat with people, and like I wanted to do more, but they closed the pre-order. Hopefully when they do the VEO3 or VEO2 even, I can do something with that and help people to get them in hand a little bit cheaper than what you can just buy one from China for.
So, KJ, I understand shipping costs, but I just shipped 8 Valor figures from Michigan to California for $17. This is not gonna be bigger, and those were with the boxes. This is not gonna be bigger than that. That's all that I'm saying.
From China? Is this coming from China?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
That's why.
Well, again, they should ship it over like everyone else does.
Oh man, I buy stuff from China all the time and don't have to pay anywhere near that much for shipping and get it pretty quick.
Express, right? Free shipping and everything.
Yep. AliExpress, even on eBay.
Yeah, I'm not asking for it next day. And again, I understand.
Those bread bands are $50 shipping too.
And I didn't order one.
I wanted it. At first, I didn't know you can reconfigure it to a regular Skyhawk. I saw some videos and I'm like, because I saw some pictures like, well, can you do this or not? Then I saw some videos like, oh, you can. Okay.
So they tried doing the Skyhawk.
And then they couldn't.
They got the cease and desist. So they made it look like this, but also told you exactly how to make it look like a Skyhawk so that they can get away with it.
Yeah, it's just extra parts.
Yeah. And I think this looks awesome. I really do. I think this looks really good. But, when you're looking at this thing being, you're going to spend $150 on this. Let's be honest. Does anyone think that Hasbro's not going to eventually do this?
I think they will.
I'm not buying one.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not buying one.
Yeah, and if you're all in,
because they have the electronics.
Yeah, electronics are badass on this thing, but I don't think Hasbro will.
But if you're all in on the classified line, right? Mm-hmm. You're running out of space. At least I am. I know Spec is. I know Tony is. Terry, I'm not sure about you. You're running all out of space. No, I really don't. I don't know like what you're.
I'm in a 12 by 12 room that's absolutely completely fucking full of toys.
It's full.
Okay, so you're running out of room. So for me, it's just one of those things where I know I'm going to get the Hasbro one. At least I'm betting on it. I don't know for sure, but I think it's safe to say we're going to get this, right?
I agree with Jason. Yeah.
But I'll say this: if I would have seen this and had a better feel for fans hobby, like Plastic Battle said his was $90 because he probably got on the pre-order. Plastic Battles will also be a future guest on Thursday with a friend. I'm just shilling for my own stuff.
Awesome.
I probably would have ordered this because this looks way better than I thought it was.
That is allowed here.
In hand, it feels way better than what I imagined it would.
Yeah.
Like the quality of it is just, it really surprised me when I put it together.
Nice. And it's got a spot for 3 figures a piece on each skid, huh? It's got, I saw that little.
So I tried that, and those pegs are too small for the figures to peg onto.
Oh, so the holes on the feet are too big? That sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you could probably do something to make them fit, but I mean,
sticky tack and all that bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested in doing that. I'm fine with just having a pilot in it and being done.
Right.
This
is this
thing,
trans hobby too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind the small wheels. I'd rather have big ones in the back, little ones in the front, because I've seen the military Chenoweths look like that. So fine.
Now I don't know if this is going to include both sets of tires. I hope it does.
Yeah.
But they made that change because of fan feedback.
All right. So these are new larger tires then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not realize that. I thought it was just because I saw this picture and I just thought it was them doing a photo shoot of extra tires, like you were changing it. So
it's interesting to me that they're pushing this one so much when this is the VEO3, when they've already made prototypes of the VEO2, the Fang, and haven't really pushed a whole lot of stuff with it. And it's number 2 in the line.
Oh wow.
They probably want to get in on the hype of Hasbro announcing their Striker.
Probably.
I don't know, Lupin. I don't know of a Battlefield Mechanical Beasts 112. Do you guys know what that is? I don't know.
not
me, brother.
No, I'm not. I don't follow the third-party vehicle stuff too much.
Yeah.
I like the I like the van. Nobody else makes a van like that, right? And it's if you're doing photography, it's extremely versatile. But like I'm weird about third party.
Interesting.
I tend to like.
That's weird.
Wait, who? What?
The Mechanical Beast.
What is that? Yeah.
I gotta go look at it.
Like a robot wolf or something. Looks like it might have a seat where a figure could ride on it.
Oh, the Battlefield Mechanical Beast. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. 86 toys.
That's what Lupin was saying.
$72. I'm not interested in that for that price.
It's a fucking motorcycle with 4 legs. That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what it is. I mean, it's cool. It's not.
That's because their FANG looks like ASS.
Oh, there's one left in stock, guys. $72.99. Who's gonna get it first? Who's getting it? It does look like a Zoid machine, man. It does look like a Zoid.
Zoids.
Yeah, you said something about the Fang where they reused the cockpit from the Skyhawk. A lot of people made comments on that.
But that's smart. It's smart because they already have the mold, and then it's going to be different enough from the Fang that they don't have to worry about Hasbro sending a cease and desist on them, and then they're having to change like it. And
they're even going to include a canopy for it.
Well, Well, Cobra does not go for that, although they all have seatbelts now.
It's like a little model kit right here.
It does.
You didn't need a seatbelt back in the day because there was a little hole that you put in your back. Right?
That's right. It was a backpack hole that held you up.
That's like fucking car seats, man.
He said these slides were all over the place. Is that a custom Firefly? My God.
I think that's a custom JoeCon exclusive Firefly, which those were, I guess, I could be wrong. Somebody will correct me, I'm sure, but I think those were actually like sanctioned by Hasbro.
Yeah, I think
the not a bootleg.
Yeah, I believe the JoeCon stuff. If Matthew was in here, he could tell us.
I would call that third party.
Oh, here we go. Boom.
If that's what it is. If that's a black major, then it's a bootleg. When are we going to the trampoline park next?
Where's that from, Adam? I'm lost. All right.
We'll talk to you later, Tony.
Black Major.
So is it Black Major?
I don't know any of that stuff. Oh, here we go. Boom.
Yeah, Matthew would know.
Yeah, I don't know any of these, so I'm fucked.
Guys, I don't know what they're trying to tell us. What are they trying to tell us?
What? I didn't even say that. Who's talking
Yeah,
is
see,
me.
this might be a Black Major figure. I haven't looked at his stuff in a while. But oh yeah, you know what? It is Black Major. I can tell by the lower legs. It has those snake eyes legs.
Snake eyes, flash legs.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a Black Major. This is a bootleg figure. The molds are made from original figures.
It's Firefly painted by Prince.
No, here you go. Boom.
Purple Fly.
Yeah, there you go. I've got a bunch of Black Major, like the older Black Major stuff, a bunch of the bats, and
Terry, you
some
asked me
troopers.
to include it. Putting you on blast, Terry.
Firefly? Did I include that?
Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Yes, right.
I think these little bats are cute, like how small they are compared to.
No, Black Major is not made in the USA. They are made in China.
China.
God, I love that clip.
See, I like these bats, man. I'm a sucker for
Glow in the dark
Like
Decepticon bats, or what is this?
They're the Constructicon bats.
Oh, Transformers. Oh, here we go. I don't know who made that. This wasn't playing with my dolls again. Very nice. I did my own version of Tactical Quick Kick, and then this I just made. Trying to make the current version of Shang-Chi. Bless you.
Yeah, I got about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna have to get off here. I gotta go do
you,
stuff. So,
Any final thoughts on 3D printed stuff before you have to go, Terry?
what's that?
I said, any final comments, thoughts, observations on 3D stuff?
No. Anything that I have like thoughts wise, man, is got to be like we're gonna have to talk about in another video. It's probably enough to take up its own.
Understood.
All right.
But my son that is on the way is 1 pound 10 ounces as of today, and we got new ultrasound pictures.
Awesome. Congrats, buddy.
Congratulations. How do they know how much he weighs?
I don't know. They take measurements or something with the ultrasound. I really have no idea, but that's just what they told my wife today.
I'm sorry. They should not even try and predict that, because if that baby gets to a certain weight, that mother is not going to want to know that she's pushing out a 10-pound baby. All right. All right. Let's just.
Well, I mean, my daughter was not huge, and I'm afraid that my son's going to take more after me. I'm 6'5" and kind of a giant.
You're a big boy.
Yeah.
Perfect for those trampoline parks.
Everybody congratulating Terry, Matthew.
Thank you.
Ed.
Thank you all very much.
Brandon, Earl, KCC Toys. Right on. Thank you, guys. Awesome.
Do not know the answer to this question.
When's that quick kick? I know. Hey, did you know that, Punk? That's a nice 2-pack.
I assume that it'll probably be at the end of or towards the end of summer, because it should drop with the next Walmart CollectorCon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because Target releases theirs on their shoot dates.
Congrats, Shill.
Are you naming your kid Shill Viper?
Yes.
It's Shill Viper.
The Viper is coming.
Oh, can I get these?
All right. I'll see you guys later.
All right, brother. Later, Terry.
Oh my God, that
with 3 baldy fucks.
That Galactus looks like he hates himself too once you saw him. How stupid he fucking is. But whoever did it, it's a wonderful rendition of it.
Did you say he looks like he hates himself?
He fucking hates himself. He's like, oh my God, I look that stupid. I wonder why everyone fucking hates me.
So I take it you're not going to get him when they finally make him?
Oh, I'm going to fucking get him.
That's
I have no problem.
Oh, who made the Beta Ray Bill? That's cool. I need a cape with that. That's cool.
That looks like a Mofex, not a Mofex body or a SH Figuarts body.
It's got Marvel Legends arms. I know that.
Those are
If anyone kit bash this, look
Oh
at
my
that.
God. Every time you say that, I think of Matthew's voice. Is Matthew voice him?
Yes. Well, yeah, Matthew does all those voices.
He goes, don't be like once a man.
Matthew doesn't do Moss Man. You do Moss Man, right?
No,
I fucking
no,
hate Moss Man.
No, Ted Darklaw from Helidope Toys does Moss Man. That Moss Man is a complete Helidope Toys creation. When I asked them to do a commercial for me, I just asked if I could have exclusive rights to do it. So there are 3 episodes of The Adventures of Moss Man. I think is it.
I always thought that was you doing the voice. I just always imagined you going
Larry?
like,
No.
Hey guys.
No,
Oh,
but
man.
everyone
Goes,
does
oh no.
no.
One business day. Helidope. Shout out to Helidope.
Yes, go to Helidope Toys. Use my code.
Let me show you what's really Helidope. My snake eyes and my
Stop shilling
Billy over there.
Hey, I know that one.
You got that one, don't you, punk? I made that for you, buddy.
I got that one right here. Look at that.
Oh, bam. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute.
Hasbro does need to make an official Billy.
Yes,
Billy.
Look at that Billy, man. Who made that shit?
I don't know, but it looks awful.
I know, it's freaking horrible.
So let me tell you a story about this. So
Okay.
I have been wanting a official Billy forever. I even asked Lenny, and I've been whenever somebody asks if you could have one classified figure, who do you want? And I say I want Billy. Right? He's very essential to the storyline. Would you guys all not agree?
The comic
So
storyline, yes.
Tony calls me up,
Rowdy?
he goes, "Hey,
Rowdy in the house.
did you watch A Toy Kind of Moon last night?" The answer is always no. And he's like, "Oh, good." And I was like, "Well, why?" He's like, "Well, don't watch it." He's like, I showed off something. I showed off something that I made for you, and I don't want you to see it. I want it to be a surprise." And then he's like, "Yeah, dude, I made you a Billy."
I said that?
Yeah, like you're like, I just had to tell you, like.
I had an extra Storm Shadow.
It was when you
And
did
then
Roman.
I that's oh my God, whose head is that? Oh, it's Multiple Man's head with a Bucky Marvel Legends hairpiece on it. I didn't do that. Wait, hold on, Specker. Why are we talking this? I made Toy Gains. Hold on. Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That was all spec.
I don't know
Fucking
what
shit up.
What are you talking about?
See, there he is clicking. Hey, let me and Larry know when you're done playing around, David.
Keep talking. Baldy's mom's gonna get home soon. Baldy's not here, but his mom's still gonna fucking bust through that door.
Oh shit! Is Baldy's mom's knocking on the door? Shit! What time? Oh, it's 1:03. Oh my God. Okay, no. I took the knee pads off of Game Reverse Captain America, put them on there, gave him some grunt boots, and try to make them look as much as I could to the Billy in this artwork I
It looks
had.
good. I mean, I have no complaints with it. Other than, I mean,
I don't believe that.
But I also have.
And his straps are Dusty's gear.
So I also do have a custom Roman. And then I thought it was awesome that Lenny from the Hasbro team, showing what a G.I. Joe shill I am, made a custom of me also. So now I have me actually walking Roman with the chain and a little Top Fun Toys M16 203. So
you got a Tony's Figs Roman and a Hasbro Larry Nick.
Yeah. Lenny actually hit me up and he said, because you're like the #1 shill. All right, I see your reviews. You've never said a bad word, even when your weapons were rubber. You never said a bad thing. I'm gonna do a custom of you, and I was like, thanks a lot.
This is just a custom I made at Toy Gains. There's this company, I think Ringside Collectible. I'm not sure. I freaking forgot, but it's a referee for the UFC, and it looks like freaking Angelo. It looks so that is Toy Gains. I swear. It is. It's crazy. It looks
If
like
you
him
would
so
have
much.
told me, if you would have told me I made this figure, this head of Angelo, I would say, yeah, you're right.
You know, right?
It looks just like him.
Yeah. And so I just put him on I think Shipwreck's legs, because the other blue jeans, whatever. And I painted up his top half and gave him some guns. And I think that's like a Wolverine jacket. And I had put stuff on the back to look like he's from a gang. So he liked it a lot. And some others. Can't remember who did these, but these are all Baldy's pictures. Nice customs. Yeah, Gaines. Yeah, Lone Dragon. Gaines was on the Taki cycle, delivering the Takis on the bike. Nice. I like that episode. Oh, I didn't know how they didn't get sand in their eyes in that episode. Flint and mud. Jesus, they're swimming in sand and everything's fine.
Well, according to Anakin, it gets everywhere, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's hot, of course.
There we are. We're circles
What the
again.
fuck is that first figure? Holy
Is
shit.
that supposed to be Bishop? That's crazy. I'm not trying to diss no other customizer, but I'm like, wow.
If that's supposed to be Bishop, it looks just like him.
Look at that. You see what he did there? You see what he did?
Well, no, I didn't.
The one in the middle is crazy. It should glow in the dark.
No, he already hates me. A matter of fact, they made a video of me and Lenny walking together.
Oh yeah, Laser Pants did.
Yep.
Mephisto looks awesome.
He does look like Worf. He looks like fucking Worf. Where's his bat lift?
The bat lift.
I apologize to anyone that made these.
I know. I wish Baldy would let me know. I love to give props to other fellow customizers, but I don't know who made these.
I like this stalker. The beanie is a little small. But...
Yeah,
the beanie looks like it's from a Marvel Legends Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury.
It looks like it's from
the stalker's head. I just smashed the head down. Smashed
it
the
looks
hat
like
down.
it's from an O-ring figure.
It's pretty dope.
No, this looks good.
Yeah.
Even though he has a valid gun. and machete. That looks awesome. I haven't seen that.
Deep Six looks badass.
Really cool.
Yeah, that's
Deep Sea looks badass unless it's Kamakura going for a deep sea dive. That's Kamakura's head sculpt, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one uses Kamakura's head sculpt because
he's always masked. Yeah.
Yeah. And it sucks because that was when they changed the head, the neck peg, and people wanted to use this on barbecue.
But all you have to do is swap the whole neck, right? You can't just swap the head, but if you swap the whole neck, it'll work.
That'd be nice. Yeah, these are Baldy's buddies. Like that's all he told me, that the customs are just mine and Baldy's buddies, and I'll tell you which aren't mine and which are Baldy's buddies. Oh yeah, I wasn't playing with my dolls again. That's it. Okay, Spec is taking over. This is my Delta 17 customs. They currently have videos going up every week. I think we're on. Last week I did Shepherd. This week Preacher dropped a couple days ago. He's doing real well. And then the next week Kestrel will drop, and the video after that will be Rooster. And then I'm still working on Leonidas. He's the most challenging one.
Somebody send Tony the actual O-ring figure so when he does it, he can compare them to it.
Steven, Ken, we talked and you said, fuck me.
You know,
I'm just kidding, bro.
You don't get shit.
You don't get shit, motherfucker. You better buy this shit. Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
These are
a whole hell of a lot of fun to make. A lot of Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe classified stuff I used on these guys.
Yeah, Tony, I do want to say, like, I'm very impressed with them.
Yeah.
These look really good.
Exactly, Brandon. I'm glad you caught that. I caught that too late. It's a double quotation, not one. 6 foot customs by Tony. Can you imagine?
I don't know.
And we are done with the slides.
We're done.
We're done, homie.
Before Baldy's mom storms into your house and tells you to get off. That sounded awful.
She better make me a sandwich first. She better make me a sandwich or something first.
Sandwich?
A sandwich.
Make me a sandwich.
What else are we gonna talk about?
So what do you have coming out, Tony? Tell me what you got coming.
Oh, just the Delta on YouTube?
Yeah.
Just the Delta 17 customs
I'm
coming
your
out.
work schedule. No one gives a fuck.
Okay. That's all I got working on.
Who's on a toy kind of mood tomorrow?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't know. That's the Specs boss got to tell me what's going on with that.
I don't know. Not me. I have a funeral, so.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Thank you.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
Is anyone we know?
Oh, he said my
wife's
tomorrow.
grandmother.
Oh, really?
I don't know her.
You sure?
Whoa. You know what? I might. Who knows? How old your wife is?
My wife?
Yeah.
44.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was just wondering. I like trying to do the age. Both my grandparents have been gone for quite some time, and it's like, it's great when you hear someone's like in their 90s or even more.
Yeah, she was 93.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. Look at. Here's Kyle.
The perfect triangle.
I like triangles. Bikini.
It's actually upside down triangle.
Two triangles.
More like a diamond.
Like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond.
So Spec, you don't have anything coming because you only do what Travis says, right? Like you do a video, it goes up on Travis's channel.
We both did.
You both do.
There's a little chip implanted right behind my ear.
No.
What do you guys want to talk about? Hey, come on, chat. What do you guys want to talk about?
I did another photo this week. I finally got off my ass and did a photo.
Oh, you should present that. The wolf guy one.
The Operation Monster Force. Hang on one second. Let me
hook it up and you can present. You run it.
Plastic Fantastic says Baldy's mom needs to come home soon.
Yes, she's on her way. But hang on.
She's making me a sandwich. Shut up.
What kind of sandwich you want?
I can just fucking.
I want to make it.
Which is funny because here's PB&J Street Gang as a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right there.
No, I want a chicken salad sandwich.
I don't care. We have PB&J right there.
PB&J Street Gang.
Boom. There we go.
Woo, look at that.
That's the sandwich you're getting.
PB&J Street Gang.
The Operation Monster Force Kilowarg, which is actually made by Maestro Union.
Which is not as good as the other figures that they made.
Oops.
And I mean Operation Monster Force, Fresh Monkey Fiction.
I would way better.
The figure has grown on me. It's got a lot of potential, but you're right. It is not up to the same quality as the rest of Monster Force.
Exactly. So if that's the only one you get and you think that's what their figures are going to feel like, it is not. There's a huge difference.
That's just his peace out.
What? No, Baldy's mom shows up and
I know. Yeah, I know. Hey, hold on. Baldy's mom shows up and now she's over here trying to regulate.
So I know Tony's not, but Spec, are you going to get Red Sonja?
I'm close to pulling the trigger on her. She looks really good. I have to watch her video. I haven't watched it yet.
I'm curious how she scales with like the Mezco King Conan.
Yeah,
and I gotta watch her review because just the stills I've seen on Big Bad, like comparing it to the renders, it looks like she's missing a lot of the face paint details and kind of looks flat to me.
Thank you, Len.
Kind of. I think the face sculpts are pretty much dead on.
Rowdy's getting it. Hell yeah. See, now she's making me want it.
I'll have to look. I got to look at it. But I also got to be more selective right now.
Does she wear chainmail undies? My bad.
Yes, yeah. There's no, yeah. It is. She is a nude body. So again,
Very
if you watch my review, and you should go watch my review. A lot of people have an issue because they thought I'm like fumbling around, but you're also, when I'm trying to pose a damn figure, I'm trying to do it. I'm behind the phone. It's in front of me.
Yes.
And you're trying to keep everything in frame. It's not the easiest. And there's so much stuff that moves around. Like all of this moves around. So if you're just sitting there and you're trying to pose it without being in front of a camera, it's not going to be nearly as bad. But I will like her legs are a little loose. A little loose. Which I
you
like.
You got to watch out for those redheads with loose legs.
Yeah, I like in my real women.
I want to know this one too. MCR is asking you a question, Larry.
No, okay, so Roman has never chewed a figure, but when I first got him, he did rip the Spock ornament off of my tree and chewed it. So now the ornament that we got sits like when we package it away, the ornament for Roman. I package it in the Spock box from Hallmark. But no, he never chewed anything.
I had a dog chew up a black canary. I was pissed.
Yeah, I was trying not to show her lady bits on camera. It wasn't easy. It was not easy. You guys are like fucking.
I think I hear keys jingling at the door.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. You ready? Well, guys, I think it's time to peace out. Keys are jingling. My chicken salad sandwich is ready.
Ew.
Love you. Thank you for being here.
Out for the last hour and a half. Yikes.